Well, today I'm working on my little Mazda B2200 pickup, and I am replacing out the front brake caliper. And I've noticed it's pretty damp on the back side, so it's leaking, so it's time to get replaced. I'm going to just do a quick video on how to get it removed and get it replaced. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This shouldn't really take too long. I already had the pickup jacked up and the wheel removed. You'd want to use a jack stand or something. I don't have a jack stand handy, but I'm not going to be underneath the vehicle, so I should be okay. But always use precaution whenever you jack up a vehicle. First things first, you want to remove your brake line. If I can get the brake line off, there you go. Now you usually just tuck it up here so it stays up out of your way. You do want to make sure you keep it clean and don't get any dirt or anything down inside there. You're going to have two bolts on the back of your brake caliper. And I can't get an impact in there, so I just use a brake over. The other bolt is right down here. I can't hardly get the camera in there to show you exactly where they're at, but you'll find them back there. Once you get your bolts out, the brake caliper should just slide right off here. And now I just need to put the brake pads into the new caliper. Well, now we got the old brake caliper taken off. I just need to pull the brake pads out of it. I'm reusing the brake pads because I replaced them not too long ago. And this one here, they started falling out of it, so they're pretty easy to get removed. They just need to go ahead and put the brake pads into the new brake caliper. I bought my brake caliper from Napa. I've had a lot better luck with their parts when it comes to brakes and the hydraulic clutch setup. I went through 3 new master cylinders for the clutch for this pickup that I was buying from AutoZone. Every one leaked out of the box. Ended up buying one from Napa, never had problems again. So I like buying any brake part or anything like that from Napa because it seems to be better quality. So I'm going to go ahead and get these brake pads, this last one, removed out of this caliper, and then we'll get them installed here into the new one. Okay, now we got our brake pads put into our brake caliper. It's not too bad to do. You just have to get these little clips put in first. Then once those clips are in, you slide the pads in. And this brake caliper came with new clips, so you want to use the new ones to make sure they hold in nice and tight. I went ahead and got the wheels turned so you can see a little better. I probably should have done that here earlier, but I did not think of it. Now this just sets right back onto here. And go ahead and get your bolts put in. And you're going to want to go ahead, torque down these bolts to whatever your vehicle's recommendation torque specs are. And then once this is bolted on and torqued down, you can go ahead and get your line hooked up into it. Now, you want to make sure this is clean and doesn't have any dirt or anything in it. This caliper came with a new bolt and washers, so you want to make sure you have a washer that goes on each side of your banjo fitting. And you want to make sure you do not over tighten the bolt on your brake line. So once it is all bolted on, you bleed it out and you should be good to go. And if you've never bled out brakes, I recommend you go watch up some videos on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff on there and a lot of good information, a lot better information than what I can tell you. But for changing out this caliper, we are done. It's bled out. I just need to get the wheel put back on. These are really easy to change and there's really nothing to it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next week.